Chinese state media reveals three-stage battle plan to invade Taiwan as US stages war games in Pacific. World War III fears are growing after China vowed to invade Taiwan and explain how it would do it as the Communist Party celebrates its centenary. An article in a state-controlled publication has offered a glimpse of a terrifying three-stage plan to pave the way for an invasion force to storm the breakaway island. It comes as President Xi Jinping yesterday pledged a complete reunification with Taiwan as he delivered a speech to mark 100 years of the Chinese Communist Party. The warning came as tensions were increasing in the seas around China, where the US and Japan are reported to have been holding joint military exercises amid fears of possible conflict. Any invasion would represent a serious escalation of hostilities and could drag in the US through its back to defend Taiwan. Washington's regional allies such as South Korea, Japan, and Australia could also be sucked into a conflict, as would NATO forces such as the UK, because US is a member of the alliance. The vow to invade was followed up with an article in the publication Naval and Merchant Ships, which outlined a three-way pronged attack that would have the way for an ambitious landing and the toppling of the government in Taipei. The first stage would see TF-16 short-range ballistic missile attacking pulverizing airports, early warning radar, anti-air missile bases, and command centers across the island. The article states the attacks against Taiwan airports would continue until surface troops had accomplished an assault landing. Following this, China's H-6 bombers and J-16 fighter jets would attack naval ports, although the facilities would not be completely destroyed, so the People's Liberation Army could use them for a landing. In the second stage, the article states YZ-91 and CJ-10 cruise missiles would be unleashed from land, warships, and submarines. Military bases, ammunition depots, communications, and infrastructure and key road junctions would be crippled. Drones would then be dispatched to assess the damage. Finally, the article said warships and land-based rocket forces would wipe out any remaining obstacles, so the PLA's Marine Corps and amphibious landing troops would safely land. This was the second time the publication has outlined a scenario for an attack on Taiwan. Last year, it detailed how an assault on the island's defense system would occur to coincide with the start of the independence, learning President Tsai Ing-wen's second term. Any attack would draw in the United States, which unofficially backs the province. In 2020, the US signed $2.2 billion weapons deal with Taipei to beef up its defenses. This includes Abrams tanks and Stinger missiles. Taiwan broke away from China in 1949, but the Chinese ruling party regards the island as a renegade state and has repeatedly vowed to take it back by force if necessary by 2050. A formal declaration of independence will be the likely trigger. Over the past years, Beijing has been staging war games off the coast of island in what is widely seen as a dress rehearsal for invasion. Thank you.